Good day guys, today we will tackle about global warming and climate change. So let's start with what is climate. So the Earth's climate has varied naturally for millions of years due to factors like solar radiation, volcanic eruptions and changes in Earth's orbit. Earth's climate changes naturally over millions of years due to factors like solar radiation, volcanic activity, and changes in its orbits. Second one is human impacts such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and land use changes significantly influence the climate. So our human activities generally contribute to the changes in climate and to global warming. Next is greenhouse effect. So what is greenhouse effect? Greenhouse effect or greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap heat in the atmosphere, causing the Earth's temperature to rise. So this greenhouse effect is the trapping of heat in the atmosphere, providing life on Earth. So if this greenhouse gases is not present, Earth wouldn't be livable, or we as humans can't survive on Earth. So next is the importance of greenhouse gases. So greenhouse gases is important, as I have said earlier, because greenhouse gases are essential for life on Earth. So it is essential for life on Earth because without these greenhouse gases, the Earth atmosphere would be non-livable for us humans. But too much greenhouse gases leads to global warming and climate change, or excessive climate change. Is aerosols. So aerosols are these tiny particles in the atmosphere. It can cool the Earth's atmosphere by reflecting sunlight, and it can also warm the Earth's atmosphere by absorbing heat. This is a product of human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Next is climate change impacts. So what are the impacts of climate change to us humans or to the Earth's atmosphere? So the combined effect of these human activities is a warming trend with potential consequences for precipitation patterns, ice melt, and even the intensity of hurricanes. So, for example, the excessive climate change would lead to more dense or more heat from the sun, and this balik ko sa climate change. For example, For example, in Antarctica, the excessive sunlight or the excessive heat from the sunlight caused by climate change or the global warming is affecting the ice there in Antarctica, causing to a higher increase of water levels. So in the long run or in the near future, it would affect us humans or our land reforms, as the water may vanish the lands that it will be affecting. Next is global dimming and brightening. So example of this is the Earth experienced a period of global dimming from 1960s to 1990s, likely due to air pollution and volcanic eruptions. But this trend reversed in the 1990s, becoming global brightening, potentially due to decreasing air pollution in some regions. So this global dimming is because of this air pollution and volcanic eruptions, the Earth receive lesser amount of sunlight, and it may cause to damage of agriculture because the crops receives lesser sunlight, resulting to a potential lowering of photosynthesis. And this global brightening is excessive sunlight, it's the opposite of global dimming, and it may result to drought or El Nino. Next is this albedo and land cover. So albedo and land covers, the reflectivity of Earth's surface called albedo plays a crucial role in Earth's energy balance. Changes in land cover like deforestation and irrigation can alter our albedo, potentially affecting local and regional climate. So this albedo effect is the reflectivity of this human activities like deforestation and irrigation. It results to a albedo effect, and albedo effect is because of deforestation and irrigation. Albedo effects is so because of these human activities such as deforestation and irrigation, it results to triggering the albedo effect, and as a result of this albedo effect, the Earth atmosphere or the Earth receives excessive sunlight, triggering the global warming and climate change. Next is the deforestation impacts. So most of the concepts that we've discussed, there is deforestation in it. So what is deforestation impacts? So deforestation can lead to an increased albedo, potentially causing cooling and reducing rainfall in affected areas. However, the effects of deforestation on climate complex and can vary depending on the region and the other factors. So deforestation impacts like cutting down forests can increase albedo, possibly cooling the area, reducing rainfall. However, sorry for that, its overall climate effects depend on the region. So as we know already, deforestation human activities is a human activity that contribute to a greater increase of global warming and climate change. So next is the irrigation impacts. As we all know, aside from deforestation, irrigation impacts are caused by human activities also. So this large-scale irrigation can increase evaporation, inspiration, and potentially enhance rainfall in arid and semi-arid regions. However, the overall impact of irrigation on climate remains uncertain. So, the irrigation, which may boost the rainfall in dry regions, and it will directly affect the Earth's atmosphere and resulting to climate change and also global warming. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and God bless.
So, good day everyone. My name is Marceline Grace K. Bigan, and my topic for today is all about urban air pollution. So first, we will going to talk about it. What is urban air pollution? So, urban air pollution is the contamination of the air in cities by harmful substances. So, we all know that this urban air pollution is a significant and public health issue that are concerned in today's issue. Like, for example, what happened to India nowadays, katong sa isa nila ka city nga grabe ka polluted because of human activities nga dagan na kayong mga Indians ang nagkasakit nga dagan nagkanang na hospital dito. So these are the various sources that cause urban air pollution. So first we have vehicle emissions. So vehicle emission, this is our cause from cars, buses, and trucks release gases like carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. We all know that ang mga cars is na sila'y tambutso nga nag-release og gases or carbon monoxide na kanang malanghap na to usahay. And next is industrial activities. So industrial activities are causes from factories and power plants emit pollutants like sulfur dioxide and heavy metals. So ang industrial activities kay mo ni ang kanang mga ginabuild karon like factories. We all know that daghan na kay factories sa mga cities karon, kay daghan na kay kanang mga negosyante nga nagatukod og business nga nag-include of factories. And next is construction. Construction can cause urban air pollution because of dust and debris from construction sites can contribute to air pollution. So isa sa factor na kanang makakause of urban air pollution is sa construction, which is ang kanang mga falling debris or mga dust nga malanghap na to usahay. So last is energy production. So burning fossil fuels for electricity releases harmful gases. So isa sa example is kanang kung makita nyo tong kanang kung nagatanong og Harry Potter, na train dito nga katong ang train nila is katong mubuga gani kalayo, mubuga og katong aso nga baga kayo. So it can cause urban air pollution. So next is the impact on our health. So urban air pollution has serious consequences for health. First is respiratory problems, cardiovascular disease, and other health issues. So in respiratory problems, ang makuha nato sa urban air pollution is asthma, lung infections, and even lung cancer. So next is cardiovascular disease. Makuha tag heart attacks, strokes, and other heart problems. And in other health issues, cognitive decline, development problems in children, and even premature births. So next is urbanization and air pollution. So what is urbanization? Urbanization is the growth of cities makes air pollution worse. So we have three example here that can cause or make the pollution worse. First is more vehicles. So more people in cities means more cars on the road, leading to more emissions. Next is increased industrial activity. So cities need more factories and power plants to contribute to pollution. And lastly is higher energy demand. So cities need more energy, often from fossil fuels, leading to more emissions. So next is solutions for cleaner air. We can fight urban air pollution by first is stricter emission standards. Regulating pollutants released by vehicles and industries. We have to limit it. Second is promoting public transportations. We can encourage people to use those chargeable motors nowadays. For example, is those e-bikes na gina-charge na. Next is investing in renewable energy. We can use solar, wind, and other clean energy sources instead of those burning fossil to have electricity. Next is green infrastructure. To fight the urban air pollution, we have to plant trees and create more plants to fight the urban air pollution. So, in conclusion, urban air pollution is a threat to our health and well-being. By understanding the problem and taking action, we can create a cleaner, healthier cities for everyone. So now we're going to talk about the stratospheric ozone depletion. So first is, what is ozone? So ozone is a gas found in the Earth's atmosphere. It plays a vital role in protecting life on Earth by absorbing harmful ultraviolet or UV radiation from the sun. So ang kaning ozone kay mo ni siya nagaprotekta sa ato from the harmful ultraviolet nga gikan sa sun. So next is the ozone layer. So the ozone layer is a region in the stratosphere about 10 to 50 km above the Earth's surface where ozone concentration is highest. Next is, why is the ozone layer important? So, the ozone layer acts as a shield absorbing most of the sun's harmful UV radiation. Without it, life on Earth would be exposed to dangerous levels of UV radiation. So, as what I've said earlier, that the ozone layer is our protection from the sun. So we have the example here that can cause or the consequences if we don't have the ozone layer. So first is skin cancer. So increased risk of skin cancer including melanoma. Next is eye damage, cataracts and other eye problems. Next is immune system suppression. So weakened immune system making us more susceptible to disease. So last is damage to plants and animals. Reduce plant growth and harm to marine life if we don't have the ozone layer. So next is ozone depletion. So we all know that ozone depletion is also one of the concerned issues nowadays because of human activities that have released chemicals that destroy ozone in the stratosphere, leading to ozone depletion. So next is the Montreal Protocol. In 1987, the world's nations signed the Montreal Protocol, an international agreement to phase out the production and use of ozone-depleting substances. So, in 1987, ang Montreal Protocol kay mo ni siya ang kanang giaprubahan sa world's nations or international agreement nga i-phase out ang pag-cause sa ozone depletion. So, one of the main cause of ozone depletion is kaning pagsunog o kanang mga plastics, mga chemical substances nga mag-cause og kanang aso nga makabuslot sa ozone layer. But ang pag-slow down sa ozone depletion is just somewhere in 1987. Karon nagkahinay na po siya balik og kanang pagka-depletion. It is because of human activities. Karon makabalita mo jud ta nga somewhere in ice place nga nagkahinay siya kalanay. And karon sa Mount Fuji is katong snow niya sa baba is kanang wala na. And ang mga desert place karon is nagkahinay-hinay na pud og nagkaroon og snow. So recovery and hope. So thanks to the Montreal Protocol, ozone depletion has slowed down and the ozone layer is beginning to recover. However, it will take decades for the ozone layer to fully recover. So, tungod aning Montreal Protocol kay ang ozone depletion kay kanang kinahinay siya og kanang nagkahinay-hinay ang kanang iyang pagka-depletion and sa kanya kay naghinay-hinay pud siya og ka-recover. However, it takes decades or it takes time para ma-fully cover ang ozone. So, in conclusion, stratospheric ozone depletion is a serious environmental problem, but we have taken significant steps to address it by continuing to phase out ozone-depleting substances and promoting sustainable practices. We can protect the ozone layer and safeguard life on Earth. That's all. Thank you.